This electric sedan does something almost no one saw coming from Mazda. It's not just another electric vehicle with a different badge. It's a rear-wheel drive electric car that actually feels like it wants to be driven hard. Most electric sedans feel like appliances on wheels, smooth, quiet, efficient, but emotionally flat. This one has a pulse. The 258 horsepower electric motor sits in the back, pushing the rear wheels. That's the opposite of what most electric cars do, and you feel it immediately. Here's where it gets interesting. The steering weight feels like a sports car, not a family sedan. The chassis balance is 50-50 front to rear. The suspension setup was actually retuned specifically for European roads because the Chinese version felt too soft. But the real surprise is the charging speed. This car can add 235 kilometers of range in just 15 minutes. 10 to 80% takes around 24 minutes with 165 kilowatt DC charging. That's faster than most rivals in this price range. And speaking of price, in Switzerland, this starts at 42,600 Swiss francs. That's for a car with 479 kilometers of WLTP range and a 68.8 kilowatt-hour battery that you can charge to 100% every single day without worrying about degradation because it's lithium iron phosphate. Most electric cars make you stop at 80% to preserve the battery. This one, charge it full every time. It's designed for it. Now here's the part that nobody talks about. This isn't actually a sedan. It's a 5-door hatchback disguised as a coupe. The boot opening is massive compared to a traditional sedan. 466 liters of cargo space that expands to 1,074 liters with the rear seats folded, plus a 72-liter frunk up front for the charging cable. The design hides all this practicality behind what looks like a fastback sports sedan. Inside, there's a 14.6-inch touchscreen, a 10.2-inch digital instrument cluster, and a 50-inch augmented reality head-up display. That head-up display projects information onto the windscreen at what feels like 50 meters ahead of you. It's the largest implementation Mazda has ever done. But here's what actually matters. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour happens in 7.6 seconds. Top speed is limited to 175 kilometers per hour. 320 Newton-meters of torque available instantly. The weight distribution and rear-wheel drive setup mean this thing actually rotates into corners instead of plowing through them like most electric sedans. There's also a long-range version with an 80 kilowatt-hour battery, 552 kilometers of range, but slower charging at 95 kilowatts. The standard version is the smarter choice. Faster charging, daily 100% charging capability, and still nearly 500 kilometers of real-world range. Unless you're doing constant long-distance driving, the smaller battery makes more sense. Mazda also threw in some design details most people will never notice. The rear spoiler extends automatically at 90 kilometers per hour. The door handles are flush-mounted and pop out when you approach. The grille lights up when charging, with an animation that shows charging progress. It's available in 8 metallic colors including melting copper, which is this rich bronze shade that changes in different light. The iActive Sense safety suite is standard. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, plus a driver monitoring system that uses infrared sensors to track if you're getting drowsy. This car is built in China through Mazda's partnership with Changan. It's based on the same platform as the Deepal SL03, but Mazda spent serious time retuning everything from the suspension, to the steering, to the brake feel. The goal was to make sure it drives like a Mazda, not like a rebadged Chinese electric vehicle. So yeah, this is Mazda's first real electric sedan, and it breaks a lot of the rules you'd expect. Speaking of breaking rules, next time we're looking at something even stranger. A luxury electric SUV that somehow costs less than this sedan, but offers more space. You'll want to see how they pulled that off. Let me know in the comments if you'd actually consider buying the 6e over a Tesla Model 3 or BYD Seal. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.